Hey, my name is Sayed, and today we're going to be talking about the revenue recognition principle. So first off, let's have a look at what revenue is. Revenue is an increase in resources derived from the sales of goods and provisions of services. The revenue recognition principle states that revenue should be recorded when cash has been earned and not when cash has been received. It is usually considered the cornerstone of accrual-based accounting and primarily focuses on three things, which is recording revenue when the task has been completed. What do I mean by that? Here's an example. On May 1, 2020, Marco's restaurant receives a deposit of $3,000 to seat and serve Connor and his 10-person wedding party in June. When should Marco record his revenue? Is it May? If we look back at the revenue recognition principle, we have to think, has Marco actually earned this $3,000? The answer is not May. In fact, the correct answer is June, and the reason for this is because Connor and his wedding party have still not utilised or consumed the $3,000 worth of goods and services purchased. In Marco's case, this would be referred to as a deferred revenue. Deferred revenue is when cash has been received before the revenue has been earned. These revenues are classified as liabilities and not assets, as the revenue recognition process has not been completed. When the revenue recognition process is complete, entries are then adjusted to balance the accounting equation. So, what if it was the other way around for Marco's restaurant? Let's take a look at another example. On May 22, 2020, Marco's restaurant seats and serves Connor's 10-person wedding party. Connor is billed and the payment of $3,000 is received in June. When should Marco record his revenue? Is it June? If we take a look at our revenue recognition principle, we'll once again have to look at precisely when the revenue has been earned. The correct answer is May. The reason for this is because Marco has completed his service to Connor in the month of May, hence earning the revenue. This is referred to as accrued revenue. Accrued revenue is when cash is received after the revenue has been earned. Accrued revenue is also classified as an asset and not a liability, as the revenue recognition process has been completed. Furthermore, it is generally identified through the receivables account on the balance sheet, as shown below. We now know, through the revenue recognition principle, revenue has to be recorded when revenue is earned. It can usually be split up into both deferred revenue and accrued revenue. Deferred revenue is where cash has been paid in advance, goods or service is yet to be delivered or completed, and it is also considered a liability. On the other hand, accrued revenue is where the goods or service has been delivered or completed, however cash has not been received, therefore it is considered an asset. Thank you for listening.